Hey, what the def, fam? It's your boy here, and we are back after a real hot minute there. It's been a while since the last video upload, but you guys know how it go. We're all here playing Fae, and it's not really much to talk about when it comes to this game anymore, but life goes on. So today we logged in, we got these two new remix banners. We got one for Guinevere, and we got one for Heidr. Now, the two remixes for the units were obviously okay. I mean, Guinevere's was okay. They did a good job on her weapon, I think. I actually like what they did. They turned her into like a new age version of Athos with the Vantage and the Tome Effective, which she already had that, but I mean, giving her Vantage is a pretty cool idea. The problem is, I just wish her C skill was a little better. They didn't give her enough on her C skill to make her like really competitive. And then in terms of Heidr, she's just an action economy rally bot, pretty much. And they gave her pass, and she can warp in, and she's going to be a pretty good damage dealer, too. So I think she actually fits right in. She's also an offensive mythic hero, so, like, getting merges on this unit here, Heidr, is only helping your score if you don't already have 3 plus 10 anima heroes. So, or not anima, Astra heroes, right? So yes, it's pretty obvious. If you're going to summon on either of these banners, it's pretty obvious which of the two units is the better one to go for. But let's actually take a look at these banners and see if there are any goods in here. So, of course, on colorless, we have Gwynevere with New Way 2, her new C skill, which, again, like I said, I wish they would have made this just a little bit better. It was almost there. They gave it a bit of support here, like the true damage, true DR. We could have gotten anything besides healing. Anything would have been better than that. Like, exposure drive would have been better than the 10 heal. But, yeah, it is what it is. And then she has potent follow as well, which most units, it feels like nowadays, are just coming with potent either built in or they themselves are able to give it to allies already. So it's kind of a irrelevant thing for her to have there. Okay, so she is color sharing with the Harmonic Lyn. Yeah, they remembered that she exists, as opposed to Harmonic Ike, who has been, like, I want to say 90% more reran than this Lyn. And they came out at the exact same time on the exact same banner. Well, how does that work? Why is it that they don't want to re-release Lyn, but Ike, we can put him on every single banner? Make it make sense, guys. Okay, either way, this Lyn is pretty good. I like using this unit. She has the feud effect built in when she's fighting armor and calves, which is obviously very good. We got Arc Rival there. Execution Breath. It scores 400 SP. If you want to use it for Arena, it can be an okay option for units that are not going to be running Patience in Arena. Although, if you're free to play like me, and your entire Arena core is literally just all the Arena armors. Like, we can quickly show my Arena setup. Let's see here. Yeah, right over here. Like, literally, it's just all of the highest scoring armors, and I've somewhat built this guy up. Obviously, the Briar skill was just a throw-in that, I had to give him something, because I didn't have the actual skill I want to give him, which is Instruct. I'm going to have to wait until Byleth comes back, but yeah, this guy's been kicking a lot of ass. It doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about giving him Rise Above and Patience. I thought it was going to be a little detrimental for him not to transform right away, so he's locked out of having the 3-range style. But it's not that bad. Like, you go into your arena fights, as long as they don't have a Duo Balder, you can stand by and wait until he transforms, and then you're good to go. So, yeah, with that out of the way, Lyn is pretty solid fodder and a pretty solid unit. I don't know if she saves the colorless pool, though, with Guinevere there. All right, let's take a look at red next. So we have Legendary Hinoka, who got a pretty nice remix, actually, because I do use her for Arena Assault, and she has been putting it in there. And she does have Speed Taker fodder, which can help with the new B skill from the Summer Shareno, which is a really good B skill. It's probably the best B skill in the game, I want to say. It's up there. It's like, I wouldn't say it's as good as Instruct and Rise Above, where they're like so much better than all the other passes in their family. I don't think that new B skill is on that same level, but it's definitely like a really, really powerful B skill. So the Speed Taker fodder from this Hinoka could go great towards being able to build up some of your other units. Hinoka herself, like I said, she's a nice side option for Arena Assault. And then, not that guy. She is color sharing with Ryoma over here. So Ryoma also a good fodder bank unit. If you're planning to give him some stuff, Rise Above would fit right in on this guy's kit, as would Instruct instead of Attack and Speed Faith. He's got Tumultuous Echo, which is one of the more used Echo skills for these infantry type units. Gust we can definitely do better than, though. That's like the one downside to his kit, is that they gave him Gust. You could give him Arc Rival, though, which would go great. Or some of the new stuff like Shatter Slash and so on and so forth. So red is actually a pretty good pool on this banner here. All right, then over on blue, we have the female legendary Byleth, who you can't really do much with anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, her remix was a while ago at this point, so not much to say. And then we have legendary Fa, who actually was surprisingly useful for a minute after she got remixed. And even before that, too, I thought she could be a nice solid option as a frontliner for, like, summoner duels, because she has the automatic Miracle with her special, so she basically lives one round of combat no matter what. And then you can run stuff like Kanto Control on her. So she was okay for a little bit as, like, this random counter-pick option. Well, not really counter-pick, just like a wombo combo option that no one's going to see coming. But not anymore. Her spot was completely usurped by the Valley units that have Miracle. They're giving allies Miracle, and they basically just do what this Fa was doing, but just way better. So, yeah, she's unfortunate. And finally on green, we've got legendary Camilla, who I believe she's still in rotation for the legendary bonus unit runs for Arena. So if you don't have her, I guess she can help out there. Deadly Miasma is still, like, okay fodder, especially on your flying units, because they can warp in with, what is it again? The B skill from New Year Baldur. Heavenly Sword, they can warp in with Pass. Then they attack, and then they set up Deadly Miasma and reset any enemy terrain. So Deadly Miasma is pretty good. Outside of that, though, not really much else to say about this Camilla. Even her as a unit isn't really winning any awards anymore. But she's not one of the worst arena bonus units you can run, because she is capable of running the Lin Ring, and she can beat a lot of, like, offensive units for the most part with the Lin Ring. So, yeah, it's not impossible to get bonus kills with her like it is for some of the other arena units. And she is color sharing with the Attuned Leaf over here. So, yeah, this guy, not really much to say. Sly Echo is okay, but I don't know. It's not better enough than some of the other contemporary Echo skills that I would say you need to summon for that specifically. He's got Shadow Shift, which is good fodder. Arc Fort Breath, which is like one of these random B skills that they made it look like it was going to be an important B skill. And its time has already gone and passed. So, like, it didn't even really get a chance to shine or anything like that. And then he's got Sturdy Flare, which, yeah, not really too great right now. Even, I mean, at this point, I guess the terrain reset is nice, but, like, there's definitely better ace skills you want to run. Maybe not on him specifically. Like, you can't give him Rise Above, or you can't give him Strat Flame. But, like, those would be the ace skills of choice on other units. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for that banner. I would say skip. Over here on Heidr's banner, we have Heidr, of course. So, like I said earlier in the video, she is a good remix, and she is also a good unit to merge up, being an offensive mythic hero. She's color sharing with Arcane Lysithea, huh? Yeah, I guess that's okay. They could have did a little better, maybe. But Arcane Lysithea, for what it's worth, she's not a bad option. So, yeah, Logic is still one of the better specials for your mages. Conjuring Breath is another 400 SP skill if you're running it on some kind of arena unit that wouldn't be using Patience. And then Creation Pulse, which you probably want to give her something else. What I like doing with these infantry arcane heroes is just I give all of them Kanto Curb, because that's the only infantry skill that's probably never going to age out. So being able to have access to that at any given moment is very, very good. So yeah, that's what I would recommend, but that's just me. We have also a lot of other new pulse skills that you can give her, the ones that do like ploy and exposure and stuff. So Yeah, there's just like an unlimited number of pulse skills at the moment. Okay, over on red, we have Mirabilis, who is a defensive mythic hero, which is not good. She is a dancer, but, I mean, with the Byleth ring on your setups for, like, 8th Raid's defense and 8th Raid's offense and stuff, you really don't need a dedicated dancer anymore. There's just, and also your offensive units have so many actions that you just have so much leeway you don't even need a dancer, really. So, yeah, that's unfortunate for her. Legendary Seliph, who also is very unfortunate because he had a moment there. After he got remixed, he had a moment there where he was actually pretty good. But it didn't last very long. So, yeah, right now he's not looking too great, which is unfortunate. Being a cavalry-type tank unit, when cavalry rarely ever gets good bait skills, is just not good. So, he was kind of a doomed idea from the start, like having a cavalry bait unit. But he was able to do it for a little bit with the refine. All right, then on blue, we have Uller, who is an offensive mythic hero, and that is good. Uller herself, though, can't really say anything good about her. So, yeah, that's an RIP. All right, she color shares with the Dark Season Note. Yeah, Note has definitely seen better days. To think Pathfinder, of all things, would get power crept is crazy to me. Remember, dude, in Book 5, when Pathfinder came out, it felt like a mistake. Like, how could they put this in the game when the maps are so small? And then people are just going to run, like, a whole Pathfinder daisy chain with Legendary Sigurd, who's got +1 movement and cavalry type. He just runs and guns at your entire bottom row. So, like, Pathfinder, the fact that that actually got phased out is crazy. That should tell you where the state of this game is right now. When movement actually got power crept for warping. You just put your units wherever you want. Or just don't even move. Just attack from 500 miles away. Okay, and then finally on this banner, we have Milla on colorless. Milla doesn't really do anything, but she is an offensive mythic hero. Take it from a guy who has a +10 Milla. She really doesn't do anything anymore, but I mean, I got to run her for score, so she still makes it on the team. All right, and then we have legendary female Corin here. So, yeah, not really much else to say. She also, like Fa, she had a little moment when she got remixed where she was kind of okay. But, yeah, it didn't last very long, so a little unfortunate. It was because of Lagoo's friend with negating Fang. It was a very good combo. But, yeah, let's go ahead and do our freebies. We'll go for, on this banner, what do we want to go for? I guess we'll go for green. Try to get Lysithea. Okay, that's not Lysithea. I don't want to say I never get anything on these video free pulls, because I have gotten stuff before. You guys have seen it. But it seems like 99% of the time we just get garbage on these. All right, so over here, what are we looking for? I would say I'll try to get Ryoma. So we'll go for red. Let me know what you guys were able to get on your free pulls. What? Speak of the devil. Well, I guess I have to take back what I just said, how 99% of the time we don't get anything. We just got something really good. Not only did we get something, but it was exactly the thing I was trying to get too. So, like, that just hits even harder. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff I can do with this guy. I have a spare copy of Rise Above lying around that has this guy's name written all over it. So, yeah, definitely going to get another fodder factory up there for Rise Above. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys free pulled. And I would say definitely skip. Like, there's no need to summon on these at all. And I have skipped, like, everything. So, Summer Banner 1, I thought I was going to summon. I had the mentality that I was going to summon. And then the banner dropped and I just skipped. I didn't feel like it. I don't even know why. I just didn't feel like summoning. And then over here, Jormungandr, I was not going to summon for her in the first place, so that wasn't going to happen. And then this new banner here, the Cheerleader banner, I actually was considering summoning for the Byleth to get another one of those 3-range style infantry types, because I don't have the Harmonic Celica still. And this Byleth at the moment would definitely be the best 3-range style unit to go for. So I was thinking about it for that, but it's not like I don't have 3 range style units. I still have Baby Claude, who's pretty serviceable, and I do have the Harmonic Lyn, who's still pretty serviceable. So, yeah, haven't really had much desire to summon in a long time, honestly. So, yeah, we have a pretty fat orb count right there. Hopefully we can keep it up and get to maybe like 1,000 orbs, and then I'll see if I can go about plus 10ing something. But, yeah, this is your boy Tacho signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch y'all again on the flip side.